distinction between factual causation versus legal causation. It's important for you to capture that if the prosecution cannot rely on factual causation, that does not mean that the defendant is walking out the court. They will turn their gaze to legal causation, i.e., putting to the court that the defendant is the indirect cause of the victim's injury or death. So, what are the elements of legal causation? What must they establish? What must the prosecution establish? They must show, one, that the defendant's act on the material day was the most substantial act in the chain of events. So maybe there were 4 events that happened on that day in chronological order that led to the death of the victim. The prosecution puts to the court that of all those events, the defendant's contribution was the most significant. In terms of weight, his contribution to the outcome was the most significant. Secondly, that nothing happened to break the chain of causation between the defendant and the victim. i.e., when you look at the line, you are going to find that on one end of the line, there is the defendant. And on the other end of the line, there is the victim. So it isn't that you have 2 different lines, and on one line you have the defendant, and on the other line you have the victim. It's one line, a line that remains unbroken, given, yes, that there are other elements on the line. So it's not just the defendant and the victim on the line,